Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up. Or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars. As the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end. We're here. Let's go.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there. Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects. Run your way through this little obstacle course. That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond, follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap. Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Sir? Sir? Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
Evening, Hatham.
Be seated, Lamont.
Each neighbor abuses his brother. Poor and rogue they call husband and wife. All professions
1,000 pardons. My apologies.
The lawyer a cheat. The lawyer behaves divine. And the statesman, because he's so great, thinks his trade as honest as mine. A lawyer is an honest employment, so is mine. Like me too, he acts in a double capacity, both against rogues and for them. For 'tis but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we live by them.
So, Black Mall had set word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gadd, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog! When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may venture to book it. For Tom Gadd, £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from transportation. Or I can get more by her staying in England.
Betty hath brought more goods into our lot here than any five of the gang. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her on, she may, in the common course of business, live her 12 months longer. I love to let women stay. A good sportsman always lets.
Tis woman that seduces all mankind. I know we first were taught how we live on. Her very eyes do cheat when most she destroys. She tricks us of our money in our hearts. Tis woman that seduces all mankind. Her very eyes can cheat when most she destroys. She tricks us.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
A little Dutch courage will put a bloom in the cheek.
Jeremy's really burning off the boards tonight.
He's a marvel.
By night, we roam for pride and practice every fall to bribe a dog. Suits of love like law are won by time and you.
As am I.
Come, please!
Over there! That's the one that...
That man there!
A man
Seize
was
him!
killed in the upper balconies.
Oh my!
But I've done no wrong. I swear
Search
it.
him. Any weapons?
I beg your pardon.
No
proceed, please. Patience, please.
Let us through.
His friend.
Order! Danger! Have order!
Sir, try to remember.
Order! We must have order!
It happened right at that balcony. What are those men doing in there? I'm staying where it came.
Move! Move! Order! We must have order!
Imbecile!
Where are you going?
and then all will be well.
You sure?
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here into the castle.
You are.
Do you yield?
What's the meaning of this? I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not.
You're not having second thoughts, are you?
I know it needs to be done, but...
You there! I have some questions for you.
That shifty fella won't hardly take his hat off. Keeps his face in too.
Are you James?
Aye. Oh, what do you want to know?
Have you...
He's a shifty fella.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you feast on lamb and wine.
Secure the hatch!
Haytham. Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it? Stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
You'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
Make ready!
Master Kenway!
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives. I thought...
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Hello, sir.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Bloody hell! Thief! Someone stop him!
He didn't make it through that service.
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover.
Hold a moment. I need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
Damn sprigs. This accursed...
Ah, hello. Welcome.
Reverend Julius Foster will be guest preacher this Sunday at St. Mary's for the good of all. For the very best in firearms.
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No. Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause, and you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir. This way. Sir, William Johnson.
Thomas Hickey? Get into position, but wait for me to take the first shot.
You two, clear off.
So much for the element of surprise.
Reinforcements!
Oi! Apham! Shoot before they reach us!
Use those spare muskets and you won't have to reload.
Fall back!
On with the show then. Guess they wasn't so safe inside after all. Apham, this one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched.
Shames.
Back to the Green Dragon then. I need a drink. Careful, gents. We've company.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rabble.
Look at those badges running around all bloody shut. Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something.
Aw, why's you always got to go and spoil the sport?
Oi! Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
There you are. Evening, gentlemen. Seems like we're not...
Support the community! St. Mary's will be raising funds to repair storm damage to the steeple. God blesses all dutiful citizens.
Should we write his family, do you think?
Not our business to meddle, even if we've the best of intentions.
Feed and other staples call upon the good folk of Longwoods off Carter's Lane.
But if you could have seen it, they were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
Hostilities increase in the frontier, as both French and British forces attempt to draw Indian allies to their side. For the widest assortment of dry goods, feed, and other staples, call upon the good folk of Longwoods off Carter's Lane. Hostilities increase in the frontier, as both French and British forces attempt to draw Indian allies to their side. Support the community! St. Mary's will be raising funds to repair storm damage to the steeple. God blesses all dutiful citizens.
What scandalous behavior from one who aims to be a surgeon. Not likely if he keeps up such carousing.
Truly a shameful display. Benjamin's parents would be mortified.
Perhaps I should send someone to retrieve him before he damages his reputation beyond repair.
They stumbled off to the northeast, no doubt in search of a tavern or some other place of ill repute.
Start questioning those on the street. I'm headed for higher ground.
For the widest assortment of dry goods, feed, and other staples, all that you need.
to take a listen. With luck, one of those people knows what became of Beth.
I've asked the criers, but they all plead ignorance.
Bugger that! They're lying!
Aye. Well, what can I do? Threats light off them and I'll not deign to grovel.
Actions speak louder than words, my friend. Arrest one and put him in stocks. See if he's so glib then.
To do so without cause will set them singing songs about us. Last thing the city needs is town criers complaining about our abuse of authority.
And forget it! The crime is done. The killer's gone. Those who know won't share their secrets. If the city wishes to harbor scoundrels, let them pay the price for it. And they waved me away. Insisted it was all under control.
How odd. Did they say what had happened?
No. Only that it was a trifling matter, and he'd be returned home soon. There was some blood, though, so I wonder if it wasn't more serious than they let on.
Where were they taking him?
Towards the hilltop. Perhaps there's a doctor at the fort.
There is not a church, but one way or another, the debt would be settled. I don't envy the man. These grim times ahead.
Well, what do you think they're planning?
All I know is it can't be good. Cutter was with them.
Probably looking for a nice, quiet place to do the deed. From what I hear tell, his work usually involves quite a bit of screaming.
Which reminds me, we'd best not buy any meat tomorrow.
Good call, that.
People of Boston, the earthquake of King
See, Charles? We'll have the church in no time, just as I said we would.
If I might ask, sir, where did you learn to do all this?
It is a requirement for a raised in the manner that I was. Perception is fundamental to the Order. It guides the feet when running and climbing. Careful. The place is well guarded. We need to slip past them. Locked. Here we are then.
Commoner's dirt, Gunner. I'm proud of it. Maybe you'll get lucky and pass out.
Oi! Over here, you bastards! Come on! Have at me!
State your business.
How'd you manage that?
Did you forget, sir? My commission is with General Braddock. When I'm not attending to you, of course.
Pitcairn, you fool! Your acts are treacherous. Give me one good reason I shouldn't kill you right now. Were you planning to announce yourself, or did you hope my men...
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
And to think I used to call him...
What are you planning?
To steal Master Pitcairn.
What?
You'll see. Now, when I give the signal, you're to distract Braddock's patrol and lure them into a dead end.
Where shall we head next?
Perhaps down Marlborough.
No. Its residents are too content. Their homes are nice, their days untroubled.
What of Lynn or Ship Street?
Yes. Those fresh arrived are often soon in dire straits.
Now!
I stay my hand today because you were once my brother, and a better man than this. Or should our paths ever cross?